Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Let go.
Throwing to start this game. Buys time, rolling right. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the extra point. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Gay with the point after. And his guys will jump. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Johnson now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Started 1st and 10.
Get it.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Finds him on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Milton now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls.
Earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it inside the 10. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. From the red zone now. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Get him buys extra time secondary. Well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Throwing now, Milton. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on, break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up and a 1st down. Lamar throwing again. Throwing this back in the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it. Luke couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Jackson's gonna throw again. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but again, it's Jackson. He puts everything behind this one. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth
They
down.
were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Chased out to his right. He's got it to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's on fourth down and gets them the first. Lamar off the play fake. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backward. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from... The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They have second and pretty long here.
13. 180. Nice one. Go ahead.
Trying again following the sack. Forced out to his right. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Completion, we've got third down.
Hey, middle. 180. 180. Nice one. Report. Middle.
Jackson looking to throw. He's on the move. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he...
With no one open to risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
What he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Going to his right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive.
Back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead to 8. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's caught Metcalf. Continuing to move past the 45. One more step to reach midfield. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go. Jack.
Milton back to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. And now they face second down.
Cowboy 80.
Now Milton to throw. doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
Is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. And once again, they can't connect.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball.
That pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Go!
They're going for this. He's going to push one deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. Time. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result...
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the big play drives them back.
Change on the safety. It's been a while. And that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
On the move, headed right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
About not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll come up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they catch. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score. These guys. Touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
That QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
An all-around tough play. It's incomplete. 3rd and long for him here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, here we go.
To throw, Milton. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Milton. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Alongside my partner, Charles David, keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy. Throwing first play is Herbert. Flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 40. And instead, first down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw here, Herbert. Caught on the right side by Adams. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Herbert. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring.
And that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That's caught inside the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Gates from 8 yards out. First here tonight. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. James Harris, 40s. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And it'll be a big hit at the end of this one, but it's also a big play. As he
Huge field flipping plays like this. It's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Staying on his feet, eluding the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle. Right on.
Jackson now. And down he goes. They sack him. James Harrison able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Long coming up. Jackson. Gates with a grab. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way forward, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, passed by.
Not going to be shy about throwing that football. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a gain of sort here for fourth down. On fourth down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. And a nice job, 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And that is a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Jackson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This defense has passed its throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
That is incomplete.
This every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. That's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any times it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Adrian Peterson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are able to strike. And blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 12. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing is Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of Israel.
Air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the... But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go. Quarterback that gets confused in here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And 15-3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going up top. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Ready for their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break. If you continue to hand it, I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Figure him out. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release.
Than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays you usually think as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And this will leave him a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half. If the running game worked in that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
Well, looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown. And Tony, one-score game now. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Herbert now.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came. What he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
The 20, 5, and all the way in for the touchdown. Chris Johnson, 45 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put... Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now it's Herbert.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Herbert throwing again. He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside.
2nd and 4.
They run again with Peterson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown, as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. Jackson with a catch.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again. And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Now it's Jackson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
They'll try the right side here with Smith.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run with Peterson. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night, everybody.